Yeah, I know it's been a long time since I've updated and mastered the monster lair. I finally got done building the second floor after several months. I keep myself so busy with other Let's Plays, I tend to find it a bit hard to spend hours on my tedious build work, because I just like to build in a very bad way. I mean, you've seen some of it, but now I guess you get to see the whole thing. And the entire floor is just filled with stuff, so this is going to be basically a long push to the boss fight. This is going to be rather tedious, I guarantee you that much. It'll also be really, really easy because I've basically crushed the enemies so many times I've gotten to the point where I'm probably going to threaten the max stats out by the time I get through Area 3. Well, Floor 3. It's sort of nuts. And we won't have Gloop attack because he'd just wake up the goblin, but not kill it because he sucks. I guess that's the real problem with Gloop, since his stats are tied to how strong the enemies are. He's almost always going to be on their tier, but never really ahead of them. So he's almost useless in a fight entirely if you're trying to go for items and food. I mean, if you build like I do, he's almost entirely useless. At most, he can kill bats for you, but it doesn't matter because they only appear really in fields, and even then you don't care about them. Now, will I make it all the way through this dungeon within an hour or so? I don't know. I got other videos I want to get done tonight. I want to get at least two more Let's Plays done and at least a review video, so it's gonna be hectic. I got 2 Let's Plays already recorded, so I may or may not get all the way through this today. I may have to come back next week and actually have something I can update, finishing this dungeon now that I completed it. Ugh. Then I should be able to do the next week for a bit by being to expand the dungeon. I might just do updates where that's what I do for an hour or two. But just show the build process, I guess, maybe. I don't know. That's sort of pointless updates. I guess that's the problem with this game. If I don't update it pointlessly, I sometimes don't get around to it at all. So, sort of like grinding in Lunar Dragon Song, or grinding in Falling Stars, because I have to do some of that too. It's just too much stuff for one person to really handle sometimes. Been basically playing games since I got home, or processing videos for the most part. I wish the items would just insta-drop. Seeing that light just adds time, and I mean, they're already time-consuming fights when I gotta go through this many people. I should probably take out the grinning spooks last. Mostly because they drop spook tarts, and Kate is going to be joining us after this boss fight. And the spooks drop items that can power up her wisdom, and she's built more like a mage than a warrior, unlike Owen, who's more of a paladin. But you can make him a spellcaster if you want, or give him the stats for it, but he just doesn't have any attacks that can utilize it. He can use bombs, and they seem to be based off his wisdom stats, so it's not pointless to do this. You probably won't get equipment to Kate, though. It eats up room in your inventory, because your equipped items are still counted as being in your inventory space, which is a bad decision in my opinion, since it pushes you away from actually using your inventory space for something more worthwhile. I didn't make the game, did I? Don't tell me I just got put to sleep. Oh man. Sad part is Owen's so fast, he usually dodges that stuff, so he just sleeps for several turns while my other character gets knocked out. And why did I get to drop out anyway? Oh yeah, that's right. I chose not to go after one of them first. Please hit me. Aren't the... Wake up, Owen. Yeah, I hate when I get stuck like this. It's even worse when both you and the enemy are asleep, and you guys kill turn after turn after turn, waiting for someone to wake up. So I'm sealed, so I can't use magic. And I'm asleep, so I can't fight. Finally. To be honest, I'm surprised they haven't run away by now. The enemies in this game aren't exactly known for being very brave, at least not the spooks. They tend to run first sign of trouble. Well, I can't blame them. It's a viable tactic if you want to stay alive down here. I'm probably gonna wish I didn't plug that hole I had. I'll take the crow leg over the other stuff. Yeah, I am feeling a bit tired still. I should look at the bright side. At least I got Brown Sea out of the way. The battle of Brown Sea done. Took longer than I would have liked a bit though. Each of those parts for that Let's Play, there's 4 of them, but they're all about an hour and 20 minutes long, so... That Let's Play is probably about, what, 5 hours or so? But I can never call fighting enemies in that game pointless, because you need the CP you get from defeating them to close the beaches and stuff like that to beat the game. I did do some of it off screen, but not that much. And Gloop will probably be down for the count now. I probably should have went after the potato, but to be honest. Pig boar ribs are usually my preferred meal because they up your strength. And being able to hit harder is usually a preference of mine, to be honest. Being able to dodge attacks is nice. Being able to end fights for your enemy can really get a chance to attack you is better. Since I emptied my food reserve before doing this run, we're going to pick up as much food as possible, to be honest. Yeah, I just stopped yawning, but I'm just so tired. Ugh. Constant nights of like 4 or 5 hours of sleep are starting to get to me. So that part is I don't have another day off until Monday, so I won't be able to sleep in until then. Well, Sunday night. Though hopefully this won't take too long. So if I don't make it to the boss in the first hour, I'm calling it quits. Or maybe I'll just keep pushing anyway. I mean, I've been thinking about taking a dinner break, so having a video processing while I'm eating wouldn't be a bad thing. Probably be something simple though, like turkey and mustard sandwiches or something. Or I'd head out to Walmart, because I think they pretty much... I think everyone else... I think my parents and stuff ate all my bread, to be honest. Okay, let's leave the, pig. Ugh. That's right, I also want to get done a Thanksgiving game done, because there's like at least 2 on RPGmaker.net I can play. I think one's meant to be a comedy RPG though, so I'll probably take a look at that one, though. Its file is rather large, so I honestly don't know if I would like complete it really quickly. It depends on if I it's so large because it needs a lot of RTP files and stuff or something. I don't think it'd be that long though, considering it's put together in like 3 days. Never know. They could have designed it poorly with large areas. And it'd be huge because of those reasons instead of because it's actually good. But I'll find out, I guess. Oh, I got it downloaded, so. Ugh, come on, stay focused. Probably should look at the bright side, I guess. I mean, it looks like my tire was just randomly deflated because it hasn't really gone down since I refilled it. So maybe I can spend the money I'd pulled to get a new tire potentially on cards. Because I've been going to a game night on Tuesdays for My Little Pony. So still need to modify my deck too, or decks. I'm thinking about deconstructing some of the starter decks to get the cards in them to spread out into new decks ideas. Though I may be changing up my strategy depending on what's available in Crystal games, so I may be just wanting to wait. I don't know. You son of a... And Gloop's down. Well, I could heal him, it's not worth it. So, let's just focus on this. I think I actually brought the ring down this area somewhat by putting all the rooms in here because there's no dirt and stuff. It's sort of weird. It's actually possible to make your area very low rank if you fill it in too far. But that's alright. It nets me more money to fight through them this way, though. I don't know if I'll do this with all the floors, to be honest. It's too time consuming. It makes for too long of a break in between videos. On the other hand, it means I do have high stats, but that means the fights are pretty boring because I just run through them like I have been. And even having high stats doesn't change the fact the fights take forever because they have such long load times. Because they gotta show all these animations and there's no way to turn them off. Come on. Because about every fight's taking up about a minute. And with as full as my dungeon is, that means it's going to take me almost an hour plus probably to get to the boss fight. Yeah. I don't have any room in my pockets, though, for rooms, so I have no choice at this point but to fight my way through or to leave, sell a room, and come back the next day. Should have left room in my pocket. Then I could have taken out that one treasure room that's off to the side of the field there, and just walked my way right down to the boss fight. take out this one. Why I did that, I'm not sure. I mean, you can get dried slime from them, sure, but lately I've been getting a lot of glass rings. And the time-consuming battles continue. Yeah, if anyone watches this and doesn't want me to continue doing these mindless dungeon builds, let me know. Because I can cut down on this stuff if people tell me to. Otherwise, I let my own obsessive compulsions get in my way sometimes. And as we've seen, this is the series that tends to get the most likely to get cut when it comes to time considerations. I haven't found any keys yet. Weird. I would have found a couple by now. That doesn't happen overly often, but I'll take it. And likely to die, I don't care. Oh, I fell asleep. Thanks, Scoop, you massaged the enemy. Getting hard to keep my eyes open. Gonna run out of room for items eventually too at this rate. No! Fight like a man, you stupid spook. Or do that. That's fine. Actually, no, I don't want to mimic that body. Spooks are pathetic. Though I guess they do have high resistance to melee damage. Yeah, fall down. You know, sometimes I wish you just stay knocked out after you lose a fight or something. Especially Gloop, because seriously, he just slows down the game if I have to try and work his responses in. So it took me about a minute to get that fight over with and move into the next area for 3 enemies. Oh man. Knockout Gloop. I guess if you get to the post-game content, you actually can make Gloop something worthwhile. But again, you have to get there first. And let's face it, when you have a character as bad as Kloop, you really don't want to get there. Take down the cat. Why? Because the goblins sometimes give you medals that are worth 500 gold pieces, and you know I have over 100,000 gold pieces right now. I'd like to have a bit more, because some of the later rooms do start to cost a couple thousand. So like I don't know what I'll do with all the chests I have pretty soon, because they're all gonna be out of date. Because there's gonna be a better chest you can start putting on like the 3rd floor or lower or something. That's like a silver chest, so it holds better items in it. So I think it might be the 3rd floor. It might be the 4th floor. It's been a while. Regardless, it's only effective once you get deep enough into the dungeon to be useful. Otherwise, it's just a fancy chest in place of an older chest that works just as well. And I'm not one to really care about making my dungeon exactly look super nice a lot of the time. That was dumb. I could have just ignored that shoe. Well, since I'm there anyway. Okay. Take down the goblin first. Then we're going to take care of the slime. Probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have cleared my pockets for bombs and just dropped fire bombs on everything, because I could have basically killed everything I got in my way with them. At least for a little bit. Only then I have to watch the animation for it. What do I have up here anyway? Do I have an old Yu-Gi-Oh deck? Part of one? Yeah. It's my attempt at a Union deck. Not a very good deck, if I'm being honest. Mainly because Union cards didn't get enough support. At least I don't think they did. I probably will not have time to do some of the reviews I was planning on doing today. At least not doing a good job of it. But I haven't exactly announced them being in the pipeline, so if I did them, they'd be bonus stuff, so... I'll always push them back to... push one of them back to Christmas. One of them should have done like a week or two ago. And it keeps getting put off. What crap happens? Okay. You can clear yourself somewhat, you know, game. You don't have to tell me every little thing, I don't really care. I still haven't found any keys, have I? Let's just bizarre. Not impossible, but I think with as many enemies as I had to cleave in two by now, I would have found at least one stinking little key. Especially considering every chest on this floor is locked. Oh well, this game doesn't have to make sense sometimes. Chop down this enemy. No. More food. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to cut this dungeon into 2 episodes because it's just so big now. Oh, spook ran away, huh? I guess I'll find out. Find out when we get there. I guess if I want to try and pick up some bombs, I have to start killing some potatoes last. Oh man. Sometimes I wish you could pull up the shop while you're in the dungeon. Oh, if you wonder why I'm nodding my head so much, it's because I keep wanting to close my eyes and just fall asleep right in front of my desk playing this game. On one hand, I like the dungeon building aspect of it. On the other hand, when you do what I do, this starts to really feel tedious. Which is probably why you should not build dungeons the way I do. At all. I can only imagine they drive other players nuts too, because they have to then spend an hour or so working their way through it if they actually try to do that, because you can trade dungeons in this game. Instead of doing something cute and artsy, I decided to waste my time filling a floor up with monsters I can now probably defeat. I really should have left that patch open. I forget how many floors you actually have to do in this game. I want to say it's like 10 or 20 though. I know the next room has to be fire charged, and after that it needs to be water charged for the boss will appear. And yes, that means we're going to have to build new specific rooms to put in those areas. I'll take the attempt at a fire or ice bomb, actually. Seriously. Then again, I get all happy when Gloop's multi-target attack goes off, so I guess I can't complain. Oh, there we go, Blizzard Bomb. Don't waste it on this, though. It's either a potato or another bomb, or a key. Oh, I did pick up a bomb earlier. Whatever. Drop a blizzard bomb. Yeah, I know. I'm running out of things to talk about. I mean, there's not so much I can say about the game, especially when I'm doing something this repetitive and tedious, and not tedious, but boring. Come on. I do know for the next area we're gonna build backwards though, because quite frankly, trying to build forwards would be a pain in the butt. Well, after a certain amount. Still don't think I found any keys yet. Where are you at, keys? Where art thou? Well, this is gonna take long enough as is. I need to stop, like, zoning out. Like, what, maybe a third of the way through the dungeon? Cranking the neck. Probably should have killed the crow last. I would have had guaranteed food. You can always use those kinds of drops when you get a new character that can actually eat, like Kate can. Yeah, I'll take the pig boar. A bomb would be nice, but not that nice. Come on. Stay up. Of course, I drank all my pop too, so I don't even have anything to really get the juices going. Oh yeah, I want this item, whatever it is. It's horrible body parts. You know, a potato. That's just what I didn't want. Please knock out Gloob. Gloob, just stay dead. Or at least KO'd. You had nothing to the party besides slowing it down. Yeah, I never should have made this dungeon this long. It took me too long to build, it's too long to play through. At least, at a comfortable limit. And it's basically gonna be an hour of me running around, hour plus me running around taking names and kicking butt that is too easy to take. Oh well, at least it gives me something to record, I guess. But at the same time, it's too long. Probably go for another 20 minutes. I don't know. It depends on if I can really dig deep into myself and actually push myself to keep going. Considering I know I got one more Let's Play I need to get the recording done for. This would take till about 7 to process if I run out as long as I think it's going to end up being. Still enough time. Not enough time to fit in 2 review videos, though. Oh well. I really want to get this dungeon done today, though. Give me my money, let's move. I just want to lay back and just stretch, because quite frankly this is taking longer than I planned it would. I forgot how long the battles are in this game. Come on. Yeah, no matter how strong you are, I think the enemies are required to do at least 1 point of damage if they hit you. Despite the fact you can get to the point where even if they hit, like I said, if they get to the point where they almost can't hit you, so once in a while they still have to hit you just because the game hates you. Firebomb. Oh, that's convenient. I guess green spooks aren't exactly vulnerable to fire magic, but whatever. It's powerful enough. Come on. I'm surprised I haven't stuffed my pockets already. Yeah, I hear you, grinning spook. I want to go to sleep too. Come on. Chair sizes. one and two, and one and two, one and two. Yeah, my obsessions can really kill my day. I didn't have enough sucked out of me working on Thanksgiving this way. Well, let's see if we can't sneak around some of the enemies in this room. Oh, I finally find a key. Seriously, it took me almost half the dungeon to find one key. There's another one, but I'm maxed out on items like I thought it would be by now. Actually, I thought I was going to be maxed out a while ago. Goblins don't carry food, but at this point, do I really want any more? I've got quite a few treats as it is. Just gotta keep pushing through the pain. And my back's probably gonna be sore tomorrow. Yeah, that one's against the wall, duh. A key, I can't use it. Well, that might potentially have food as the spook. Well, that was a pretty crappy hand. Stuff that makes us tougher should definitely be put on the priority list. So, Grinning Spook, I'm sorry. You take second place to this, slime. I know they come in different colors, too, so... Iron keys everywhere now that I don't want them. Should I turn on my fan, maybe? Do I still have the remote up here somewhere, or do I have to manually reach over there and turn it on? I used to keep a little remote around here somewhere for controlling the fan. I can't find it. Turn it down to a dull roar, though. You'll probably still be able to hear it blowing in the background. Yeah. Feeling a bit hot in here, though. Oh, man. Another one down. How many of you guys are there? Well, I guess this will make one thing nicer for me. It makes sense to go after either one now. Pig boar ribs for food, or potato for food. But quite frankly, the potatoes are only good for a 1 HP, 1 MP gain. So you're better off with the ribs because you get 1 strength plus 1 HP. Being able to hit harder is a nice thing to have, especially if you want to make Kate more useful, because you're going to have very limited MP with her to start with. So, like I said, it's an either-or situation. You go with the Spook Tart and increase her Wisdom and MP, or I guess, well, I didn't say that, but yeah, you can either use Spook Tarts to increase either-or go with one above the other, and we're going to go probably mix, so I'll probably start with the ribs. Yeah, we'll kill the Crowbats next, and then leave the potential rib pickup. I'd rather not be in these fights any longer than I have to be, so careful use of strategy might be helpful here. So let's face it, I'm already 50 plus minutes into this episode, and I still haven't gotten to the boss fight yet. If this is a PS2 game, I'd have to give up by now. Just so I could... I had to give up a while ago, just so I could fit the track on there. Yeah, I can't use those. Slice this one. Cut down that one, and that leaves just the one in the middle. Yeah, I know, I'm stating the obvious now. Where's my work schedule at for next week, anyway? I know, it says a lot about this game. I'm so bored, I'm actually trying to look at my work schedule I wrote down. About the usual I had this week. It's like another 38 plus hours next week. Take out that one in the middle. Pick one or the other, don't really matter here. Oh yeah, hit the button. Let's see. Take out the Tater Bomb first, because I don't really care for anything they drop. They eat up inventory space as far as I'm concerned, because the potatoes aren't very good. You... Oh, fine, whatever. I'll just keep going straight across then. Now the goblins really earned my ire. I'm going to make it pay. And why are they called hobgoblins if they're bigger than regular goblins anyway? Because they have to hobble to fit inside their caves? And why do they like living in cellars so much? Oh well, it's not my job to question the game logic, right? Come on. Come on. You can do it. I can make it through this episode. Well, it might end up being almost 2 hours long. I mean, it's going to take forever to process. I mean, it's a mixed bag, I guess, right now, right? I mean, on one hand, I want to get this done with. On the other hand, it's going to take a long time. It's a long episode. Then again, I thought about trying to do maybe a speedrun recording for Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories 2 next week on Monday. Be my best bet, but at the same time, I mean, that's going to take a freaking forever. Long videos have a hard time in Camtasia Studios, so recording even with it, with a file it prefers, at 4+ hours long, it would be brutal. I also don't know if I could really do a good job on a speedrun for Forbidden Memories anyway, because I really am not a master of the fusion system. It's not completely. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can do decently well with it, because I know a lot of the basic fusions. I'd be better off starting a new Let's Play for, Duelist of the Roses or something. If I really want to do something on Monday. Out of the usual workload, I should say. Ugh. Oh man, come on. Just die. Or I should like to get in the rights to some more music tracks, that way I can just put different background music in, because this is getting old. I can't take the halter. I can't probably take what's that, because I'm pretty sure it's a key. And if it's not a key, it's probably a coin. Do I want to... Do I really care for it? Not really. Drop the Spectre. That's what we're good at. Keep going. I really should have left that hole in there. Would have been done if I had. Oh well, live and learn, I guess. I don't even know how you'd fit a hole in the next stage. I guess you could build like straight from the entrance, moving forwards, and create some sort of wall barrier like the last couple spaces away. That, I mean doing fields right up the center, which I can't do that either. Or I could, but then I have to build some weird way up, down, around. It wouldn't be worth it. I probably should have just splintered this episode earlier, but at this point, like, you know what, I'm just gonna keep pushing. I only gotta go through 3 more of these turns. Now I need to think. Do I want to take out... Well, let's take the slime last. That way I don't have to stop on the item and get told I can't pick it up if I can't. So... Oh no, my luck, I'll end up getting that anyway, because I'm going to want to pick up the slime item, because it's going to be in a bag, so it could be the dry slime I want. Oh, I didn't go in here. Another spook tart. No glass ring. I don't want it. Take you down out first. Which means either one of these two will be fine if I want to get an item now. Oh, I think the game just decided for me. This one's going down next. You'll skip your turn. I can then drop you for free. It never ends. I think I may have just made myself sick of this dungeon. But next time, I am not doing this the rest of the game. Forget it. It's like I said, it takes way too long to build, and it's just boring to watch me do these fights. I mean, or if I do it for the next floor, I'm gonna build a shortcut straight to the exit. That way there's a quick path and a long path. The long path will be there if I want to grind for items, and the short path can be there if I just want, when I go for the boss fight. Like, right up. Sure, there'll still be fights all the way up to it, but I won't have to work through basically every square on the map to get to it. Because this is bad design. It's good design if you're trying to annoy people, but it's bad design if you're Let's Playing, because now I have to do more fights than I absolutely have to. And let's face it, I'm barely keeping awake for some of this. I mean, it's mind-numbing when you're facing this many weak enemies. On the plus side, it means I won't have a treasure corridor on the next floor, I guess. And I really don't like building those anyway. It's a personal thing. I don't like having long rows of treasure chests just floating around. Because then I have to work all the way back. I guess you can use warp to go straight back to the starting point, though. So. Oh yeah, I could have skivvied around that room to get out of here. Because I really don't need that item. Ow. Regardless of what this is, I'm not picking it up, so we're gonna then run down to the bottom. Seriously. Potatoes are useless. Plus, I think you can buy them, so anything you can do with the potato, you can do for free. If you're willing to, well, not free, if you're willing to drop money on them. And quite frankly, at this point, I have plenty of cash. I mean, seriously. Oh, I guess maybe I should have taken the middle spot. Could have potentially got another rib. It might spawn anyway. Oh yeah, I still gotta work my way out this door. Too far. Not far enough over yet. That's how out of it I am. Just wanna go to bed. I was gonna say go home, but I'm already home. Can't do that. I'm going home while I'm at home. Homeception. Okay. Well, we'll just work our way down the line then. Gloop, you bite. Seriously. I don't get the design choice there. I mean, why design a character that can't eat food in a game where you gain strength from eating food? The Mimic Slime's sort of useless in My World, My Way too, but it's even more apparent in this game, even early on, that's a bad idea. you can just get so much stronger than Gloop so much faster that it makes the pet pointless. I won't be able to get that until I start out the next fight. Otherwise, I have to basically fight everything in the room anyway, and I still wouldn't get anything out of it. Take you down. Yeah, Gloop's unconscious, don't care. Oh yeah, I was watching a not Disney Mulan movie this week, and quite frankly, I'm a bit surprised there's no actual songs in it. There's some background music for sure, but there's no character-based lyric songs like the Disney movie. Not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, the movie seems to be a bit more based on the legend, so it's a bit simpler and straightforward too, but there's things that raise my eyebrow. Oh well. Yeah, we'll take another pigboard rib, or try to get one. If you can't tell, I don't care too much about crow legs. They're nice to have from time to time if you want to up your speed enough to dodge attacks, but if you're getting students lines when you can, getting the crowbats every now and again, you'll be fine. Oh, an iron key. Couldn't get the ribs on either of those. Yay. Just go straight order on this one. See if we can't pick up a slime. Whatever. Slime can be asleep. Skip Gloop's attack. Okay, we're getting closer to the end. Another iron key. Why'd I go? Yeah, I have a key, but that was dumb. Dumb. Yeah, I only found one key, while I can still pick up items. Now I've got a whole bunch of keys that are just floating around the map. Drop, Goblin. On your knees. Kneel before me. Kneel in pieces like your companion. Actually, how do you defeat a slime with a sword anyway? How do you defeat a gelatinous cube with a blade? Some things in life were not meant to be understood. And Gloop's down! Gloop's down! Ah, man. I've actually lost only 43 hit points during the entire run through this dungeon so far. Jeez. want your iron key then. Oh, this is a tough choice. I'll try to pick up some more ribs. Which is probably ironic since McDonald's is selling ribs right now while I'm recording this. Or if they ever got the other cooler working. When I left, it was still defrosting. Still had a massive ice block in it too. I don't know what it is, but the coolers at my workplace often get massive ice blocks around the well, I guess they're more like little freezers, but they often get massive ice blocks on like the insides. I don't know if that's meant to be normal or not with a refrigeration unit. Well, in this case, well, I'll still take out the Crobat first, well second. I just want to get done out at this point, so I will take the stupid I'll take the stupid potato if I have to. If it'll get me out of this dungeon slightly faster, I'll take the potato. Come on. Down. Ow. I've been flamed. Well, since I have to kill all the enemies now with just Owen, I guess we'll take the chance on the pig boar ribs. I mean, if I'm gonna be inconvenienced slightly, I might as well take that. If I can cut a fight short, I will. If I can't, might as well take the item I want, or attempt to get it. Take the ribs in the middle. Well, potential ribs. That can still be fur or Kia gets dropped. Obviously, I'm hoping it isn't. But this game doesn't work on my wishes, so... Oops, down. Oops spends more time KO'd than, I don't know. I would compare it to one of Ash's Pokemon, but most of his Pokemon don't spend a lot of their time knocked out, except during, like, boss battles, because Ash always has to lose. It seems like every time Ash has to face a new boss, he has to lose, like, the first time. At least it felt like that way in the, early anime episodes, and I didn't really watch a lot of the later seasons, so if that's changed, I'm sorry. Come on. Gotta keep pushing through. I mean, the end this floor is in spitting distance now. Oh man. Where do I put my pen? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna write myself a note. Marking when the boss fight starts, so that way people can just cut through all the pointless discussion if they want, and get straight to the good part of the episode, I guess, because boss fights are where it's at, right? Now where did I put my paper for the day? Here it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna get all that done. I'll have enough time for dual hearts after the video processes. It's probably not enough time to do the reviews properly, or at least both of them. Yeah, I mentioned it earlier, but yeah. I wanted to do a review for Kiki's delivery service for Thanksgiving, but all the Let's Plays recordings I'd planned is getting in the way. It's alright. I can always do it for Christmas, I guess. Probably said all that too. Like I said, I ain't got much to discuss right now. We'll take out this enemy. I probably should have left the tater bomb for last, because then I could just ignore the potato. Oh, you didn't. Aw, man. Well, if it's gonna be like that, fine, Crowbat, you're last. Take your crow leg. Down! The Hobgoblin is down! And I still haven't lost 50 HP yet, and I'm... Ugh. Let's see. Do I take the spook tart or the ribs? Spook tart. It might seem like an odd choice, but I'd honestly sometimes like to have the spook tart more. Plus, I got a lot of ribs at this point, don't I? I have to have a couple. I don't know if it's a dozen yet, but it's a noticeable amount. That's another reason I like to build floor plans like this, so you can maximize your food gain stuff. But at the same time, it's tedious to watch someone play through it, because I'm basically farming stuff while working my way to the next area. It's slowing the game down a whole lot. Oh man. Just work your way through straightway. I don't want the potato. And since there's no good reason to take the potato, we're not going to. We'll hit this enemy. Assuming Gloop doesn't die, you can get the finishing blow on that one. Which will speed things up slightly. Might have been faster just to skip his turns altogether, because I would have only had to deal with one attack animation. I would have had one less attack animation. But we're just gonna bypass that. I still got another turn and a half to go. I doubt Gloop will survive. I got two enemies here. Either one can knock it out right now. Okay, that's one for Owen. Two for Owen. Knock him out, Gloop. Yeah, they should have given Gloop experience growth. Would have made more sense. Oh crap, I gotta do an extra fight now to get the rib. Oh well. Potentially I'll pick up another crowbat leg, so maybe worth it. Maybe not. I am already burnt out 120 minutes, an hour 20 minutes almost. And I still haven't got to the boss fight. You just die. Seriously. Take this one out first. Try to go for the slime. I know, I keep saying what I want to get. But quite frankly, it's sort of obvious by now that I'm picking food as a priority over potential items I can't pick up now. Sometimes I'll prioritize food over items almost altogether. Like, I'll just ignore the hobgoblins in the middle, unless it's convenient for me, because I like to sell this stuff for money to buy rooms, obviously. Oh, man. 3 enemies? Well, I can mostly shoot this one straight for the most part. We're going to take you down. And then it doesn't really matter what order I take the other 2 down in, because, quite frankly, Gloop can't hit hard enough for crap. Oh, wait, they both fell asleep? Well, then, skip it. Going for the kill, then. Or I guess if I really want to keep on schedule with the video plan, I may have to stay up basically all night, go to work tired, come back home, and then do like another 5 videos. Probably ain't gonna happen. It's hard enough to do 5 videos in one day when I'm relatively well rested. I couldn't imagine wanting to put myself through even more torture. Instantly asleep, huh? That's weird. Wardhog's down. We'll take the fast route here and take out the Crobat. The Warcat can actually drop some food, but it's not likely. It drops some fish flakes off, actually. I don't know why a cat would keep fish flakes on handy. Maybe it's to lure fish to the surface, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I tried getting that. No, it's going to be a piece of armor again, like usual. You can get a Warcat bow in one of the floors coming up. Since it don't really matter what I take here. Actually, it does. I'll have Gloop hit this one. Assuming it doesn't die, it can finish it off. Oh, so there goes that plan. Firebomb. Oh, I finally lost over 50 points of health. And it only took me over an hour 22 minutes to do it. And if you remember I asked for pencil and paper earlier, it's because I want to write down the time for the boss fight starts. That way I can just direct people to it. I probably mentioned that too, but it's like I said, I'm a bit short on sleep as of late, which I also have mentioned multiple times probably. Put the hit on the Pingor rib, stun it. Okay, that just means I gotta worry about. Aww, again. And Gloop's down. Crap. Almost there. Oh, let's work our way straight across. That Gloop may actually survive this fight, maybe. Will I actually manage to lose more than 100 hit points this area? I don't know. Depends on how hard the boss hits. Getting there. Guess it don't really matter. Take that one out in the middle, then I just have to one-hit the next 2, so... What do we have? Oh, went for Gloop again. Thanks, punching bag. Gloop's my meat shield for the most part in this episode, ain't he? Taking blows for me just so I don't have to. Then again, I guess that's about all Gloop's good for, being a meat shield. I say the same about Kate until you get her stat up. She's just a meat shield for you. That one's might be stunned. I doubt it. I'll take either the one. Try and take the one in the middle last, assuming Gloop don't get knocked out. Big if there, though. Well, it don't really matter at this point, so we'll still try to take the middle one, only it's going to take more hits now than I would have preferred. Yay. Maybe I really should just defend on Gloop's turns. I've gotten below 400 now. Yay. Seriously, over 166,000 gold pieces right now. Ah, man. Pop you. I'll pop the one in the middle first. That means regardless I can avoid the potato or firebomb. Will Gloop survive? No. They really have it out for Gloop, don't they? Ouch. Maybe I'll manage to actually lose over 100 HP by the end of this floor. I don't know. Huh. Don't know yet, but... Ah, it's fur. I want your stinking fur. Enemies get to go first. Well, second and third. Gloop, you're too slow. Hair bombs down. Please give me some ribs this time. Item, there we go. We got ourselves some pig. You down. Since he's probably gonna get knocked out anyway, what's the point? This one out, and we are going to be passing the 1.5 hour mark, and we still haven't gotten to the boss fight. Well, we're almost there. Almost. I just need to come down to the next row. I'll be able to jump down to the boss area. Oh, that's a key. Want ribs, not key. Assuming Gloop goes next, this shouldn't be too long. Nope. And Gloop is down again. I think I'll try and go for a guaranteed food drop this time, because Crobats only really drop legs and keys, assuming they get them, so... You're pretty much guaranteed to get food if you don't have any treasure chests. Well, actually, you are guaranteed, as long as you fight 3 of them. 3 enemies, I should say. Another key. Another key. A lot of people with keys here. I 3 keys in one room. Impressive. Let's see. You, pop you. I hate you. Okay, goblins down. I can't take that anyway, so it don't matter. Okay, that's another enemy down. Keep moving. Come on, come on. Give me my information. Let me move. That's a bit unusual. Oh, we're gonna have to hit the club, I guess. Take you down. Take that goblin down. Go for the stewed slime. Well, not stewed slime, dry slime. You make stewed slime out of it. I don't know why eating something from the trash raises your constitution, though. That still baffles me. I just know I want it. I want some slime, because it makes me better. Another key. Jeez. Oh, that's right, the next one's a field. Duh. Oops, attacks don't mean jack squat here, so let's just ignore them. I wasn't gonna use magic on you guys anyway. I think I do have a light spell that can kill the grinning spooks easier. Maybe I get that next floor, but yeah, there are ways to quickly kill them with magic, but I'd rather just go with the old sword to the face routine. Because I'm sort of dumb and boring like that. Another iron key. Does everyone just like dropping iron keys right now? Okay, that's another one down. Will Gloop actually manage to survive this round, or will the charging pig boar pick him off? I've almost lost 60 HP. 60! Yeah, I know, who cares? I mean, it's chump change. You have as much as I do. Let's pick a target. I'll take a crow leg. Or try to take a crow leg. It might end up being another key. Because we've seen a ton of those, haven't we? Oh, man. Come on. I'm almost at the end. Just a couple more rooms to get through. Okay, we're taking leg here. Possibly. I mean, we've been running into a lot of keys. Since they weren't near the front half, they basically all accumulated in the back half of my dungeon. So makes sense, I guess. Enemies like to be as far away from the entrance as possible. So. Staff Gloop defend, probably get knocked out. I've lost 61 hit points. Oh my gosh. Don't stun me. Oh, went for the Gloop. Hobgoblin fell asleep. We're gonna pick it off next anyway, because I want to try for another dry slime. I know, I don't make this game any more entertaining than it is, I guess, technically. I mean, I like the building dungeon aspect, but the fights, once you stat up, are just too easy. And it's too easy to stat up by building dungeons if you go obsessive-compulsive like I am. I think... yeah, this is where my path down and over is at. So we're gonna try and go scooting down the path, taking out a bunch of hobgoblins, and then gets the final boss. Gets to the boss fight for this area. Jeez, gonna be almost a minute 45 in by the time we get to minute 40 probably. It's took longer than I thought it would to get here. I underestimate how long fights take again. Apologize. Come on, just a couple more rooms. Oh, that's right. There's no enemy right in front of the boss enemy, because that's where the next floor entrance is gonna be. So yeah, move in here and take him down. Minute 37, 45. There it is, the Hobgoblin boss. Wait a second, that's no Hobgoblin. Who are you, child? What is your business in my home? Well, this isn't really your home. What? This is a trap we built to trick you. A trap, huh? You actually think you've got what it takes to bring me to justice? Yes, without a doubt. Why is it that every pipsqueak like you thinks they can take me down? Like that blasted King Leon? Just because he's king, he thinks he can do anything he likes. King Leon? You can't fool me. I know you're in league with the King Leon. Never even heard of him. Prepare to be smashed. I'll pulverize you to pieces. I'll bash you into tomorrow. Or next week. Get ready, foolish boy. Such a macho bully. Time to teach you a lesson. Oh, he took down my slime that I didn't care about. Die! Now please spawn the entrance to the next floor. Sometimes the game won't spawn the entrance to the next floor when you beat the boss. I've only seen it happen once, but yeah. I one time had to go through the third floor twice. And look, something has grown in the process. You mean my item bag again? Yep. Your items you can carry has been increased. There's something on the floor here. You got a Leon Main. Cool. Wonder if I can wear this. Probably not. That's right. This will be a great place for monsters who like the heat. You know the type, fire monsters. The entrance is going to pop up in the top left corner, so we're going to build our dungeon, working our way over to the quick path over to the top left corner. Well, the long path is probably going to go right and up and around and stuff. We're going to start digging out the floor though. Not going to place any rooms, we're just going to clear it. I honestly prefer clearing space. and then building usually, because it makes the process a bit faster, and we're going to try and work our way back, and if I have to, I'll grind for cash on the second floor, or the end stuff, but yeah, I mean, I'm going to save here, but yeah, finally, we're done. Next week we'll begin picking up some small little bit, maybe might as well just go out. Well, actually, warp. Crap, I didn't want to warp that. Warp to the first floor so I can leave. Because I think the bit with the one joke I really like about this game. Hey, are you okay? Yeah, it was a tough fight, but we won. He was pretty cool looking, kind of like a lion. But he had these bat wings and his mane was crazy. What the heck? I thought you were just hunting crowbats down there. Have you been fighting actual monsters? Yeah, didn't I tell you? I guess I wasn't listening. I can't believe you've been hunting monsters by yourself. I'm not alone. I've got Gloop. There are 2 of us. Don't forget about me. So there's 1 person, 1 slime, and 1 shovel. It's far dangerous for you to keep going to that dungeon all alone. Like I said, I've got Gloop with me. Don't forget about me. You can't go in that dungeon by yourself with just a slime and a shovel. Yeah, well, it's my job. You need another person to help out, huh? I can use magic, you know. Enough magic to start a fire in a furnace. Furnace. Ugh. I'll buy some stronger spells then. That magic shop doesn't have any good spells. Stop making up excuses. Leave it to me. Who said you're in charge? I'm a year older than you, you know. 1 year closer to being someone's grandma, you mean? Ouch. No one asked you. Right now we're a party of heroes. Since when we become heroes? You got new dungeon background music. Leave it to me. Hello, who's this cute girl you've brought with you today? Mister, do you have any magic I could use for sale? Magic for you to use? What type of magic do you prefer? Nice or naughty? What are you talking about? I'm asking if you sell magic or not. I know. But there are 2 types of magic. Nice magic and naughty magic. The boy uses nice magic, but in your case, I think naughty magic is more suitable. Am I wrong? Of course you're wrong. I'm a super nice girl. Well, if that's what you want, you're probably right. If you follow my suggestions, you won't be able to use recovery or sleep magic. Of course, you'll be able to burn or freeze the enemy instead. I don't know if that's your thing or not, but I've got fire magic if you want it. Oh, in that case, I'm usually really nice, but that magic sounds fun too. When I fight, I like to fight tough. But she's always fighting. Sell item. I can't sell that. It's a key item. That's why I was able to pick it up even though I have a full inventory. Yeah, you can quick sell stuff. I've probably shown this off before, but... You've done a lot of work hunting down hobgoblins. Maybe it's time to go finish it. Keep putting down those musty cellars. I don't know why those hobgoblins like rooms with such bad air quality, but oh well. Welcome to the shop. What's this? You've got a girl with you now? Yeah, she insisted on coming. So you buy rooms here and arrange them in your dungeon. Do you have any cute rooms? Of course, I have just the thing for a pretty girl like you, a lovely flower garden. I recommend this room to you with absolutely no reservation, and it's convenient too. It even comes with a magical sprinkler system, so you never have to deal with the hassle of watering the flowers. And oh, I almost forgot, it even comes with 2 scarecrows to keep the cats away. Sounds great. You positively must try it out. We won't be needing those scarecrows. Are you sure? You'll be inundated with cat monsters without them. Taking care of cat monsters is my job. I need the monsters to show up so I can go get some armor for women. I only picked up 5 dry slime, but 11 crow legs, see what I mean? You received a letter from someone. To the Dungeon Digger, I am King Leon, King of the War Leons. I have something to say about the Leon you killed. The Lost Leon was a trollmaker. He escaped from my castle and caused nothing but mischief. It's ready to give up all of us Leons a bad name. I plan to capture and punish him for his misdeeds, but I see that you beat me to it. Thank you. I hope you continue hunting evil creatures. Let me know if you need anything. I'll help out in any way possible. King Leon, the King of the Leons. That's a stupid title. Whoa, the king thanked me. I'll have to work even harder. Hey you, we've got a problem. What kind of problem? I told the castle about all the hobgoblins you captured, and you know what they said? They said a dungeon with dozens of hobgoblins walking around is too dangerous for tourists. Well, obviously. If you can't bring tourists into the dungeon, then let's flip it around. Let's bring the tourists outside the dungeon, take the monsters out, and let the tourists view them. Wouldn't that be dangerous too? Of course. We wouldn't let rampaging monsters out. I'm talking about stuffed monsters. All I have to do is stuff some monsters and show them to the tourists. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yes, it does make sense. I've even thought about what kind of monster would be ideal for stuffing. What's more popular than dinosaurs? Dinosaurs? I don't have any of them in my dungeon. No, not even one? I've never seen any. Well, a dinosaur called the Flamosaurus has been witnessed a couple of times in the next town over. I'm sure there are a few in the area. Are you sure you can't lure one to your dungeon? Do dinosaurs even like to live in dungeons? I'm not sure. I'll try digging a third floor, but who knows if a dinosaur will show up or not. Yeah, I can't buy anything because I'm stuffed to the gills with room still. Well, at any rate, this is where I'm gonna cut off finally. Until next time, hopefully it won't be as long. Probably next week, because they'll start giving me some side quests I can work on. Until then, see ya. Hopefully the next part won't be anywhere near as long as this one, though. It better not be. It can't be. I'll cut that one off much sooner. Until then, like I said, see ya.